Guys, here's a little fun fact that a lot of people in the Saitama community are not talking about. And I wanted to point this out to you because a lot of people are asking me in the comment section, and I'm getting some messages here and there, and they're wondering, when is the price going to go up? Why isn't the price moving? Well, here's some good news or something positive to focus on. I'm going to jump over to the screen in a second and show you. But before I do that, guys, if you're part of the Wolf Pack or you're an investor of this coin or you like hearing about Saitama, please do me a favor, smash the like button so that we can get this video out to more people. Let's jump over to the screen and take a look, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So over here from Saitama Guru, Russ, the COO of Saitama, I'm sure that most of you watching this video know who he is. If you're new to the channel or new to Saitama, this is the guy that you want to follow on Twitter. So you want to follow this and the official page of Saitama on Twitter. But I just want to read you this. So some perspective how big this is for the coin value. The primary pairing is Saitama. So all coins listed need to provide LP in both tokens. Where will this come from? Uniswap, more than likely. Also, understand the hyper burn that will occur with the massive volume. So this is something that I don't think a lot of people are paying attention to. And if you're worried about the coin's price or when is it going to moon or what other questions are revolving around price, just remember one thing, or just keep this in mind, that when Saitamask is fully developed and released, they've gotten all the bugs out, they've released it, they've given us the green light so that we can start using it and we can load our Saitama on there. They're going to be pairing Saitama with the other coins on there. So liquidity needs to be provided for both Saitama and the coins that you're swapping for. And in order to buy a coin, let's say like Lily Finance, for example, you have to hold Saitama and swap for that coin. So every time there's a swap involved, that's just going to add to the burns. Remember, Saitama has a very good burning mechanism. Now, guys, for those of you that don't remember, or you haven't paid attention, or you simply don't know, or this is something that's new, that's okay. Let me just refresh your memory or introduce this to you for the first time. So if we go over to Saitama's website at saitamatoken.com, it talks about the tokenomics, so the economics of the token. So basically, remember now, not only do you have a passive income system, we'll get to that, but let's look at the middle part, which is involving the burns. This is a deflationary currency, and if you read this right here, an additional 2% of the amount of all transactions is taken out of circulation, meaning that our token supply is constantly shrinking and making your Saitama increase in value with time. We have already started with 49% of the supply burned. So what we're talking about here and what you're looking at on the website here is the mechanism of the 2% burning. Now, I think many people overlook this point that when Saitamask is functional and we're using this and people are in there and they want to buy different coins, if they want to buy Kishimoto or Lily Inu or one of the other coins that's on there, they're going to have to hold Saitama, as I mentioned, and they're going to swap for that coin. Now, when they do that, so let's say they buy like $1,000 worth of a coin. They buy $1,000 of Saitama, or they already have that $1,000 in there, and they swap for $1,000 of another coin. 2% of that transaction goes to the burn wallet. So this is what's reducing the supply, which over time, as we reduce more and more, if we reduce the supply by, let's say, like 3 or 4% a year due to burns. I don't have the actual math in front of me, nor do I have it figured out, but a good person to watch if you want to know more about the math of Saitama is head over to the Saitama Stackers channel. He's a real technical guy in terms of math, and he does a lot of Excel spreadsheets and explains the math behind the burns and the different tokenomics. So you can go and check out his channel. I enjoy watching him. His name is Dean over at Saitama Stacker. Keep in mind that you've got this 2% burn going on with every transaction. So the fact that Saitama is used as a pair is just a genius idea on the development team, because just think about this. I mean, take a wallet like MetaMask or take a wallet like Trust Wallet, right? Those wallets don't have coins. So this wallet is set up, this Saitamask wallet is set up to help us, to help the people that are invested in Saitama, because it's going to activate more and more burning. So if you're just investing in, let's say Saitama, let's say that the wallet didn't exist and it's not going to exist. If you just buy Saitama and you're like, all right, well, I made 20, 30%. Now I want to sell and get rid of it. So when you sell and get rid of it, everybody else shares in 2% of the reflections, right? So that's what this part of it is. 2% of every transaction with Saitama is deducted and redistributed to our pool of holders. It means that just by holding it, you will see the number of tokens increasing automatically every day as the community transacts. So with these transactions going on in and out of the Saitamask wallet, within this wallet, that's going to reward the holders of Saitama. So just stop and think about that. So the Saitamask itself is going to do a couple things. It's going to help burn the supply more rapidly, rather than just, you going on Uniswap, buying Saitama, or going on to L-Bank or one of the other exchanges, Bitmart, and buying Saitama. Now you actually have to buy Saitama in order to buy other coins on Saitamask. So that's going to accelerate the burns. And also it's going to accelerate the reflections, right? The 2% reflection. So there's going to be, in my opinion, an accelerated burn activated from the Saitamask, and also an accelerated amount of reflections coming back to those that are holding, which is a win-win. It rewards everyone for holding. Am I saying to hold forever? No. Along the way, you have to learn how to take profits. You need to create a strategy that's right for you. Now, I just happen to have not sold any Saitama yet. Now, at some point, once we cross back over all-time highs, I've said before in this channel, when the channel was a little smaller, that I'm going to look to take 20 to 30% off the top. I'm going to look to take some profits and invest in some other areas, or possibly reinvest in Saitama is more than likely what I'll do when the price dips back down. So this is something that you have to develop along the way. You need to tell yourself going in, what's my strategy for taking profits? Because you don't want things to go up and never take any profits. So you have to be able to lock in your profits at some point, and this helps you to create new money for investment, and also make sure that you avoid loss by locking in the profits when available on these different tokens or stocks or whatever you're investing in. So this was just a quick update, guys. I just wanted to show you that there's good news coming down the pike, that there's something to look forward to for Saitamask, that Saitamask is not just a wallet. It's a wallet, it's a portal, it's a place to go and buy different community coins and swap out, but it's also indirectly rewarding holders by reducing the supply with the burns, and also creating more transactions which reward the holders in terms of reflections. So guys, if you've enjoyed this video, I want to thank everyone first that's already subscribed to the channel. But if you have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so now. Hit the notification bell for more videos like this. I really enjoy helping people on this platform, and I want to thank you for giving me this platform to speak to you about Saitama and other tokens. I thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you soon on the next video.